If I say full-size luxury sedan, you're probably thinking BMW, Audi, maybe Mercedes. If I say full-size luxury sedan that's Asian, probably thinking LS460. You're probably not thinking Hyundai, and you're not thinking Hyundai Equus, but that's what we have here. You know, you gotta hand it to these guys. So they take a segment that's been dominated by these four players for years and years and years, and they just bring it at about 20% cheaper, $58,000. Of all the numbers I'm gonna say today, that's the one you gotta keep coming back to. Yeah, it's not perfect. It's got some flaws. It's not the best driving car, but when you think about what you're gonna be doing with this car in this segment, which is really just rolling in style, you just want comfortable, it does it. Where it falls short, the seats, for example. This vehicle has about 6,000 miles on it. The seats are already starting to kind of wear funny. Come on, Hyundai. Where's the motorized trunk? Every other car in the segment has it. So just little things like that they fall short, but I'm gonna come back to one number, $58,000. You know, even the engine, 4.6 liter TAO V8 engine, it's a rear-wheel drive car, 385 horsepower, that's benchmarked with everybody in the segment. So Hyundai really did their job, and what you guys can do is get into this car for $58,000, which is really amazing. That's the price of more of like an E-Class, you know, or an Audi A6, not an Audi A8 or an S-Class, but that's what you're getting. You really basically look at this car as getting a whole step up in the segment for the same price. In Korea, the Equus is used primarily as a limousine. It's used to transport executives around and dignitaries. And you know what? They've done a great job. Plenty of legroom, as you can see, probably as good as anything in the class. It's got adjustments here for the seat. You can recline, you move the headrest, whatever you got to do. So they've done a really good job. Nice control center here where you can control the temperature, even change the channels, volume, whatever you need to do. A little bit annoying when my kids were back here this week and I'm trying to focus on something and they're changing it, but nevertheless, I get it. Heated seats in the back. They did a good job, and consider it $58,000. I can't say $58,000 enough in this video, but that's what this car cost. And you're really getting into the segment at a very, very cheap price. You know, everything about this car looks familiar. The grille reminds me of a Lexus, the taillights kind of remind me of a BMW, and the seat controls, they remind me of a Mercedes-Benz, and this is a direct copy. You know, I'm not knocking Hyundai for doing this. They did a nice job. Again, it all comes back to the price point. You know, nothing here is gonna set the world on fire, but it's just very functional. It's functional luxury is the best way I can describe it. And if you're looking for a car in the segment, don't want to spend 75, 80 grand, this might need to be on your list. You know, one thing that Hyundai did do that's unique is this Lexicon sound system. It's a sound system that is found in the Rolls-Royce. So it's a really high-end system that is part of the Harman Kardon family. It's a great sound system. The other thing they did that's pretty good is the transmission. It's a ZF 6-speed automatic, and it shifts very quickly. It's not a twin clutch or anything, but it is a very sporty transmission. So, you know, they did do a lot of things right. The ride's a little soft, a little bit mushy on the corners, but again, not many people buying a car of this size, you know, a full-size luxury sedan, are going to be taking corners at 60 miles an hour. Yeah, it's just more of a cruiser, more of a limo style vehicle. The Bluetooth system integrated very, very easily. It was very easy to use. However, even with the fan speed at very low, I got a lot of complaints that people were saying that it sounded like there was a lot of wind noise. So not sure what's going on, if that was just this particular vehicle, but just something to consider. Otherwise, again, everything is good. It's very Lexus-like. Again, nothing's going to jump out and grab you here. It's got everything you need. So let's take it for a quick ride and you know, do a little driving impressions. Okay, it drives like a luxury car. I don't know what to say. It's no Audi A8, it's no Jaguar XJL, but you know what? It's $58,000. That's all I can keep saying. This car is all about value. It's the bargain in the segment, and you know, it's not bad. So I'd love to find more things to kind of bitch and complain about this car, but honestly, I can't.